Hey, what's up, everyone? Today we're going to go check out the Nor Cal Reptile Show out in Pleasanton, hosted and put on by my buddy Kali'i out there. We're going to go check this out. This is a big one up here. It's a lot of fun. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it out there, but I got through all my chores and snake work around here in time, so I'm going to go check it out. I have it on good authority that there's a sloth there and potentially even a porcupine, so we're going to see what we can do with that. And my good friends from Sensational Pets should be there too, so I'm going to go say what's up to them. But anyway, I'm going to bring you along with me, and hopefully we get a chance to see some cool stuff and talk to some people. Anyway, stay tuned. Later, guys. Look who's got the prime location. What's up, Aiden? So I'm at Sensational Pets booth. These are the guys that I used to work with a lot. These guys are awesome. They don't know I'm here yet. I snuck in. Let's see. Still hasn't even seen me.
We do the bird.
Hello.
What is it again?
You're not a reptile.
Oh,
An avian dinosaur. I like your shirt or sweater.
It's very fashionable.
Totally. Bird at the show. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. Gorgeous. Very beautiful. Got your cow on display. Very nice. Naturally, I find Dave's booth. Look at this animal. This is insane. All of these. You're a mad scientist, Dave. Who's this beauty?
This is Chef. He's a head of high.
Nice. Gorgeous contrast.
Just a beautiful, normal-looking rainbow ball.
You can't beat that. That's why rainbows are so amazing.
Just
Yeah.
The normals are great.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun if you want to delve into morphs, but you don't need to enjoy them.
Well, when you have a lot, then the morphs are nice so that you get ones that look different.
Yeah.
They all look the same.
Variety is the spice of life, right?
Exactly.
Right on.
So, it sounds like... What did you say?
Look at this. I saw this one posted online. This is legit. Woo. All sorts of stuff. Everybody's over there. Reds. Sure. Who do you want to show off?
Up to you. One of these?
Sure, let's check out one of your babies. Did you produce these?
Yeah.
They're amazing. Look at that red.
Turn it, maybe you'll get a little better light.
Very calm. Very pretty. Look at that. this. Very, very pretty.
I'm gonna chill here.
How's it going? Look at this display. That's really cool. That's super clever. Woo! Look at that! I love this display. Yeah, it's great. Oh, what do you have here? Who's that? Is that your crested gecko? Yeah. Is that a Dalmatian? With all the spots?
No, she
Yeah. He's very handsome. Thank you for showing me your gecko. She's a little feisty.
Well, she doesn't usually bite. It's just been a long day.
Oh, yeah? So what's her name?
Elise.
Elise. She's very pretty. I take it you like geckos.
What?
I take it that you really like geckos.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. Can I get a high five for geckos? Woo! All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And, do they pinch? Ow.
They can bite, and they are venomous. This guy's cleaning his legs over here. He's cleaning himself.
Why?
Because critters like to be clean too.
How often should you feed them fruit?
Every like couple months. I do it usually when I'm making a smoothie and I just have extra like fruit. And I just do it.
Okay.
They're pretty fun. Like most of mine, we use. I take like a potted shell, like this, like one of these little pots, and I cut it in half, and I put it on top of the dirt. You want substrate like.
That thing is prehistoric.
I have those at my job.
Oh man, baby rattlesnakes are more dangerous.
FYI, these guys are not for sale. These guys are here to educate about the differences of our local species. Non-venomous versus venomous. All beautiful. Helping us stay safe and learn so we can stay safe and they can too. Here we have a porcupine. Taking a nap. Look at these quills. There's a quill right there, you can see. Aw, sleepy guy.
He is less than a year old. So I want to
not every day you get to see a sloth, a caracal, or a porcupine. That's pretty rad. Whoa. Look at all this stuff.
Look at that.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know.
Looks like a kangaroo.
No.
What do you think it is? So Noah, what's the coolest animal you've seen at the show so far?
I saw rattlesnake.
Okay, rattlesnake. Well, that was pretty cool. Did you like the porcupine?
Yeah.
What about that sloth? Did you see the sloth? The sloth that they were holding. They were putting it back to sleep when we were over there.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So what are we about to watch right now?
A show.
And are they going to bring out some venomous snakes?
Yes.
And are we going to have fun watching and learning about venomous snakes? Just like that rattlesnake we saw over there, right? That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. I didn't know you could be like that and that.
Yeah, it's pretty fancy. Arlo. Does your friend have a big ass beer belly?
University, if we have undergraduate and graduate programs. So if you're coming out of high school or know someone that's looking to start a career in herpetology instead of getting a real job, we're the place to go. And so it's Loma Linda University, Earth and Biological Sciences. You can look us up on the internet, email us, and we will get back to you. All right. Okay, this lovely little critter is the water moccasin from the southeastern coastal plains. These guys are the ones that you hear all the stories about that chase you around while you're swimming, tip your canoe over, or whatever garbage you've heard, and that's what it is. When you approach them, they tighten up in a nice tight coil. They tilt their head back, open their mouth, and expose the white interior, which is where they get their other name, cottonmouth, from. Cottonmouths are pit vipers, so they have those nice little heat-sensing pits between their eye and the nostril. And in the blackest of nights in the bogs and swamps where they like to hang out, they get a perfect 3D infrared image while they're crawling up my hook. Perfect 3D infrared image of everything around them. Another thing that pit can do is tell the difference between net negative and net positive charge. Scaly things have a net negative charge. You and other warm bloods have a net positive charge. So the cottonmouth will see the shape and knows whether it's just a lizard that's been warmed by the sun or if it's an actual warm-blooded prey. A pretty big advantage when you're hunting at night. And when this guy is full size, at 5 feet, the fangs can be 2 inches long. And since the venom acts a whole lot like that cottonmouth, you can imagine the damage that it would do. Because he's a big, heavy terrestrial viper, he's what we call an ambush predator. He'll sit along a path, wait for something to run by, reach out and give it a nice little kiss. The advantage to being venomous is that you bite and release so your prey isn't fighting back or biting you. And then, of course, the animal runs off and dies. And then, most importantly, when the snake bites the animal, it changes the animal's chemical signature. And the snake uses that really sensitive forked tongue to follow that particular scent. So even if another animal runs across that path, he's not deterred, he goes to the one that he bit. So venom is a threefold advantage. You bite and release, so there's no bite back. It kills the animal for him, and finally provides a tracking device. So real nice advantage, particularly me at this moment. Cobras are not vipers or pit vipers. They don't have those heat-sensing pits. They don't have real long fangs that fold up against the roof of the mouth. However, though their fangs are tiny, they make up for it by having real small venom proteins that zip through your body really quickly. So if you got bitten by this guy, within an hour, your breathing would be really distressed. Within a few hours, you won't be able to breathe at all. So it's not a good deal. A lot of you have seen the snake charmers. What they're really doing, since snakes are deaf to airborne sounds, what they're really doing is staying just out of the range of the Cobra. They know that the Cobra is going to strike down and forward as far as it's hooded up, and they of course know this, and so they stay just out of range, and the snake follows the motion of the flute. He's not following me, he says, yeah, I know what you're up to. But anyways, interestingly enough, is that this particular snake, Black Pakistan Cobra, that I've been using forever in these shows, it turns out that the anti-venom I always counted on to rescue me if I got bit doesn't work. Nice to find out after 25 years. No protection, great. How did that happen? Anyways, he's a really cool snake, except that he's not a cobra today. What's up with you? Wake up. Hey. Want to be scratching him?
Not gonna be friendly anymore.
He says, no, I just want to bite you. All right, River, good enough. Snakes and pink snakes on the table. But the fact is this is an inland taipan. It's the world's most toxic snake. It can kill approximately 100 people with one bite. The venom does a whole lot of really cool things to you all at once. It has a really powerful vasodilator, so your blood pressure drops. Then another part of the venom is making your aorta and all the arteries in your body very, very leaky. While another part of the venom uses up all your coagulants, so you bleed from everywhere. And just in case you might survive drowning in your own blood, it has the most powerful presynaptic neurotoxin on the planet. But guess what? Just in case that's not enough, it has an extremely potent postsynaptic neurotoxin. So it's like being beat up by the whole football team all at once. And you might wonder to yourself, why would a snake need a venom cocktail that is that potent? And when I say potent, it is 8 times more toxic than number 2. The reason is pretty simple. In the wild where it comes from, it feeds on plague rats, which would take the head off of most other snakes. So it needs a real quick knockout punch to not become the prey instead of the predator. And then secondly, they also like to feed on bandicoots, which feed on snakes. So Mother Nature gave her a nice cocktail to knock them out quick. Now, an interesting thing about all this is that a friend of mine, David Williams in Australia, that develops anti-venom for snakes down there, tells me if you were bitten by this snake, and only 5 people ever have, all of them were handling it. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe I shouldn't be handling it, huh? All 5 were handling it. All 5 that were bitten survived with anti-venom treatment. He tells me if you get bitten by this and you get anti-venom within 4 to 6 hours, you're going to be fine. And you have to wonder yourself, well, wait a minute. This is the world's most toxic snake. What about those stories about the 2-step snake in Vietnam and all these stories you hear? Well, that's it. They're just stories. The only way a snake can kill you instantly is if you're allergic to the venom, kind of like a bee sting thing. But in order to be allergic to something, you have to have prior exposure. So unless you've been bitten by the species or you handle them a lot and work with them a lot, you can't have an allergy to it. So if you get bitten, call 911. Because they can feel the heat through the balloon. Anyways, you're probably wondering why would we want stuff like this on the planet? Well, what you probably don't realize is how many millions of lives are saved every year from the medicines developed using snake venom. In 1981, Captopril came out. And remember, I told you that they have very large venom proteins, so we couldn't synthesize that whole molecule. So they had to figure out which exact part of the molecule was interacting with what part of the body. And when they did, it completely revolutionized the way all pharmaceuticals are made to this day. Today, they focus on specific docking mechanisms and influence. It cuts way down on bad side effects, so millions of more lives are saved every year just because somebody used snake venom to recreate the pharmaceutical industry.
is.
He's clearly, he's got a milk eye.
Yeah.
He's got a milk eye and he's gold.
Yeah, this guy is just a trip.
Oh yeah.
That guy is just seriously a trip.
I mean, his head looks like somebody's fantasy of a cool snake or whatever. He's got frill, he's got hands. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like something that actually exists. It looks like something yeah, it looks like something somebody made up and exaggerated. Well, and not only that, but someone who's really, really good. That is nice.
Puffy.
So we can get it?
What's up? Not today.
Get what?
That is not nice. Look at your story.
All right, so that's a wrap on the Nor Cal Reptile Show out here. Arlo got a blue snake. Noah got a red snake. I got no snakes. Rachel will be pleased. I got the second largest piece of cork bark tube that I could find in the show. So I have a happy Savannah monitor at home who has no idea what he's about to get.
There are also snakes in called flu.
So we're gonna go home and enjoy.
Meh. Actually, but it's not your snake.